Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you a really short video on ways that we naturally purify the air in our home. Now more than ever with this virus going around, you want to make sure that the air in your home that you're breathing is clean and pure of toxins and molds and is full of oxygen. So the first way that we do it, and one of our favorite ways, is to load up plants in our house. Every single room in our home has at least 2 to 3 plants. Ideally green ones that can fill your air with oxygen, pull out carbon dioxide, and naturally filter your air, because plants are natural air filters and air purifiers, and they're one of the cheapest and best ways that you can do this because they live for a long time if you take care of them well, so you don't have to spend a lot of money replacing them, and they also look beautiful and make the home nice and bright. The second thing that we love doing is diffusing. When you diffuse essential oils that are organic and clean into your air, you are pulling out toxins from the air and are putting in a lot of negative ions, which are amazing to help reduce inflammation in the body and can help with free radicals and just having clean, fresh air. And depending on the type of oil that you're diffusing, they can actually be antifungal or antiviral or anti-mold. So we have diffusers also in almost every room in our home, and we have them on all the time, so that we always are breathing in clean air and using really clean oils. This makes your home smell beautiful as well, naturally, so you don't have to use synthetic fragrances, but it's definitely one of our favorite ways to keep our air clean as well. The third thing is an air filter. I've shared the filter that we use in our home. It is a HEPA filter, so it filters molds and pesticides and dust mites and allergens and everything else that you can think of from your air. And so we do have 2 large filters in our home, one upstairs and one down. We ideally would like to purchase more in the future, but we always have them running, especially where we are most often, which is our living room and kitchen, to really keep the air clean, because even though our home is dry and we don't have any mold, there is always some amount of mold and dust and things like that floating in the air, which we do not want in our respiratory system. So that is definitely a huge thing. And the filter we use is really cheap. I'll try to link it in the description box below. It was on Amazon, not sponsored, but I just really love it. So I will share that down below for you guys. A couple other things that we do is actually light beeswax candles. If you have candles, ideally if you can make them yourself using beeswax and coconut oil, they actually do diffuse or burn toxins that are in the air and diffuse negative ions as well. So again, you're purifying your air. If you add natural essential oils to them, you're just taking it a step further using natural fragrance rather than something that is toxic, and they definitely can help pull out some more toxins from the air as well. The last thing, which is probably the easiest and most affordable one of all these tips, is to open your windows. Opening windows and allowing air to flow in, even if there might be some pollution near you. Just having fresh moving air is the best way to keep mold out of your home and everything like that, because as long as air is flowing, you're not getting anything stagnant, so nothing's getting stuck in the home. Having the windows open if the weather is nice is definitely something to do during the day if you can. And on top of that, you still want your plants and everything else to keep your home and your air clean, especially if you are in a city. But definitely having airflow, or at least using like a ceiling fan or something like that, can definitely help so nothing becomes stagnant in the home. These are some of our tips that we use. We incorporate all of these into our home to have good clean air, and we breathe so well just because of the quality of the air in our home. And I wanted to share these tips with you, hoping that it can benefit somebody, in case you were looking for some more natural ways to kind of step up your game as far as air purifying goes. So I really hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.